I am live. Can't find my coffee, so I'm trying to send my invite to my own self so I can set up my camera so I can make me some coffee. How's everybody doing this morning? Let's see. We need to go. That's what I get. I didn't wait the last minute though, but I can't find my coffee cup. So now I'm going to have to send it to me to, oh shoot. Now my phone messing up. Hey, Carpenter Self-Reliance. I can't find my cup of coffee. So what I'm trying to do is set up my phone to put my camera. All right, let's see. Put my camera on my phone. And now they talking about they can't open it. This is awful. This always works. Let me go back to copy link. Hold on. Don't y'all leave me. Hey, Bud Files, I can't find my coffee, so I'm trying to get my camera on my phone. I think it'll work this time. Nope. I don't know what it is, but it won't work. I guess I'll drink me some water. That is so weird. It always works. Hey, Drunken Chef. I was trying to get my camera on my phone and it always works, but it won't do it today. I don't know why. Oh, well. Hey, Warm Strong. I can't find my coffee. I was going to put my camera on my phone, but it's not working today. It's not working for me. I am doing so good. I have been up early this morning. I'm going to try one more time, y'all. If it don't work this time, then I'm just going to have to forget it. Paste. Okay, go. Say I can't find it on the server. And I know it's not going to do it no Safari. Oh, well. Okay. But you know what? I'm so dumb. I can take y'all right to the kitchen with me on my laptop. How dumb can you get? Can somebody tell me how dumb can I get? Uh-oh. Richard, he here. I'm sorry, y'all. I screamed my call and get back. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Don't leave me. Okay, I'm coming. Hey, I'm on live. So my husband's gonna come out. All right. Okay. He's gonna be out in 1 second. He's washing his hands. And that little sucker been in there for 23 years. Okay, y'all, I'm coming. I am coming. Let's see, we got Rim family here. We got Bud Fowles here. I'm make me a cup of coffee right fast, because if that plumber turn off my water before I make my cup of coffee, you're not gonna like me. Who else came in? Conference, is there anybody want to come up live? Making my coffee, y'all. It's only gonna take a minute. I'm gonna drop my link in a minute. As soon as I make the cup of coffee. Make sure you don't let Colin in here, Rich. Who else? He's right there. Okay. Destination Fun. Hey, I'm up here making me a cup of coffee because I can't find my cup I'm going to put the link in here in case anybody want to come up. If you don't want to, that's fine. I can run my mouth for a long time. Type my name and it'll drop your link. Okay, we're going to paste the link, and anybody that want to come up can come up. My coffee's almost done. How was everybody's weekend? Oh my goodness. Y'all kept me busy this weekend. All those lives, Indonesia, Singapore, all that. And but like I say, I don't know why that link isn't working, but it better work for everybody if they want to come up. I'm just waiting for that coffee. That's me walking. Oh shoot, I done locked the dog out and I'm about to fall over the gate. He like, who in the heck you talking to? Haru, hey, it's been a long time. I know I took a break for about 6 weeks. He come. I took a break about 6 weeks, and what is he? Richie waiting on you. Richard, he waiting on you. You need to come in and talk to him. Okay, I'll see you later. I'm gonna leave you with Rich. Don't let the dog in. I'm sorry, everybody. I got my dishwasher being put in today. And then I got to lock my dog in because he's a pain in the rear end. And I'm hoping my husband can take care of it, y'all, because I'm on live. Okay, I'm sitting down, got my cup of coffee and Warmstrom. Yeah, Haru is here. Haru had a birthday a couple of months ago and he wanted me to post a video. And that was when I was going to take a break. And I was just tired. But Haru, if you need me to do something, let me know. Anybody want to come up? I dropped a link. Can I pin it from here? I have to pin it from my phone. Now I don't want to pin the link. But what I'll do is drop it again just in case. But I'm in a talking mood today, so I am in a talking mood today. But yeah, I've been working all morning. Hold on. I need to get the fan on. This is real life. That's all I can say. This is real life. But yeah, I had a great time. Haru, how was your weekend this weekend? If you want to come up, I don't have a problem with that. You know what I've learned though, when I go to people that don't live in the States, Indonesia, Singapore, hey OG, hey, I noticed that they do their lives a little bit differently. And they're so gracious. They are so gracious. But what they do is they make everybody, what's this? They make everybody a moderator. As soon as when you come in or you come in the second time, hi Azika channel. Hey, that was another friend I met on Saturday. But I'm talking about, the chats out the country, they're just so different from ours. People are so gracious, so gracious. And I was telling them that they make everybody a moderator, and we're just a little bit different because we don't make everybody moderators. We make like 1, 2, or 3 people moderators. And I love that they're always putting the emojis. I love it, girl. I can't understand what they be saying. I be hitting the emojis. I had such a good time this weekend on so much. And some of you I didn't catch. OG, how you doing? Isaaca channel. Like I said, I met her this weekend. And if anybody want their link drop, just type Betty, Betty, and it will drop your link. And but we got new friends in here today from Indonesia, Singapore, and the US of A. Destination fun. Let me tell you why I didn't catch you. I'm gonna tell the truth. So help me God. I had so many laughs. I saw you after, was it Ocean to Ocean? I know I made it to Ocean to Ocean. And I think you was after Ocean to Ocean. Oh, it was about 6 o'clock. It was Super Bowl time. I don't look at no Super Bowl, but I did see you. I did. And I'll make you, but I did. I had so many that I watched that day. And that's why I say during the week, I'm working on my videos all the way to the end of March. So I started that feed, and that will give me more time to do, play catch up a little bit and then proceed on, because you never catch up on videos ever. Rim, is it still cold in Canada? Cold. We had a little coldness last night. Well, a little coolness. It got down as low as 50 some degrees is what it got down to. So, everything dinging. My phone dinging. But I am so glad everybody stopped by. But I've had a great weekend. I met a lot of new friends, like I say, Indonesia and Singapore, and they really spread their love to me. And on Friday, they came and they did like a raid on my channel, and I just am so grateful that they did. And like I say, I'm trying to catch up on some channels. I know Rim, I haven't really been over to his, and also Carpenter, I haven't been over to his, but I got to catch up because I see him, I almost caught trying to find his name. Jesus, I done found it, forgot it. Carpenter Freelance. And I had just missed something that he had put up. And in Canada, they said they're expecting above freezing temperatures. So Thursday, which is very uncommon. Yeah, the weather's that's how it's gonna be. That's all I can say. They said, I don't know if anybody else heard that they're talking about something about the sun. I don't know if something broke away from it and they just don't know what it's gonna do. And that's the first time I heard them say that. They don't know what they're gonna do. I wish I could say your name. It's Kachanao. I know that's not it, but I'm trying. Thank you again so much for coming. And if anybody is not friends with is that no LZKACHANEL, please come a part of our family once you see if you're interested, and become friends of her family. But what is Rim saying? Oh, you talking about Rim so silly. Yes, it's very uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. It's very uncommon. Even with our weather here in Florida, it's been uncommon. I was thinking we were going to have a lot colder winter, and I was surprised that we didn't. Warm Strong, I see you didn't go live last night because of the Super Bowl. Ocean to Ocean, how are you doing today? And I forgot to say Pete. I saw my Pete squeeze herself right on in here. And the Bud Files, they had squeezed themselves in here. And also anybody that's not subscribed to Armstrong Adventure, he has a cruising channel, and he has a lot of friends in the thank you. He has a lot of friends, and this is Warm Strong. I didn't expect him up. But we want to get him to 1K. He is really close, y'all.
Not that close. But thank you, Betty. I'm sorry. Thank you. What I meant to say was thank you.
I know what you meant. I know, but you're close though. You're close, God. If I get to 800, honey, I'll say I'm there. I say when you pass the 500 point, you're coasting, is what I tell everybody. Even if it takes you a little
Well,
bit.
you're on the other side of the hill. So
Yeah,
I look at it
yeah.
like, it's downhill from here.
Yeah, yeah. You're about ready to cross that. I could just see it. The end, the cross. Well, no, I see more work.
See,
But
again, yeah, you say the end, but you got to keep going because you got
it's
watch hours you got to
it's
get. You
more
got
work.
they
It's
start
more
March
work.
8th, March 18th. They start taking watch hours away from you. So
Well,
it's just
shoot, mine been ever since September, so it ain't gonna be
that's
that
why
bad.
you got to keep working.
I
You know,
know, but
you know,
yours won't be that bad at first. I don't know, because you had, I don't know.
well, we'll see.
Yeah, I went
Again,
back
it's
and looked at mine, and it kind of told me what was what.
well, I
But
mean, you can go back and figure it out, but again, it just if you
mhm,
don't produce content, it's going to start dropping, and um,
mhm.
the work is just beginning. It's going to be a continuation.
Okay. Okay, I got Xavier. That's he's either Indonesian or Singapore. And I have not forgot about coming back to your channel. Believe me, I usually wait a couple of days and go back and forth. And I thank you so very much for becoming part of my family. I had so many people. I had 12 overnight and I lost 2. So that's very good. If I lose just them 2, and maybe I'll get them back when I go back and forth to the channel. So thank you so much. And if you want your links dropped, just type in Betty, Betty, and it will drop your link. And I was telling also the people from Indonesia, their chats are a little bit different than ours. They're just so warm and inviting. And they do a lot of emojis, which I'm happy about because I can't understand what they're saying. But the host, they'll talk back and forth to me, but I hear my name call a lot. And I was telling them the difference is between the Indonesia, Singapore, and other outside the US, which isn't a bad thing. They make basically everybody a moderator. And I told them we just do it a little bit different. We have 1 or 2 or 3, and some have a little more, depending on, how many people they have in their chat. So it's just a little bit different. So we just try to protect us. Anybody comes in, be ready to, What were you going to say? I said something.
No, I was going to say anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So to me, the moderator is more like my protection. I want to see what's going on. I don't want them to have the trigger finger, but if it needs to be done, it needs to be done. Either time them out and I'm never going to question a moderator. You know what they do, and that's why you get ones that you trust. You can't close the fence. Okay. Yeah, that's all you got to do. I'm sorry, everybody. Yeah, just close the fence. I got it. Close the fence.
Xavier, welcome in. I see you say you're from Ohio, Xavier, not Singapore.
Oh, okay.
Pete, hello, and everybody else.
Thank you.
I
We're
don't think I
trying to
spoke
get
Pete in the chat.
Yeah, we're trying to
OG
get
Man,
the.
Ocean,
Mm-hmm.
Carpenter Self Reliance. Let's see who else. Rims Family.
Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to get the.
Iska channel. Iska channel, something like that.
Yeah, that's a friend. Now, I know she's
Hiru,
on the.
welcome.
I
Nice
know Hiru. I met him some months back, and I got back in contact with him, so he came right on over. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's one of your friends.
Destination Fun, welcome in. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, she was talking about Betty. You didn't come to my chat Sunday.
Hey, Cheryl, welcome in.
She came in after so hers came on after Oceans to Ocean, because I made it to Oceans to Ocean, and then Destination came on right after that. So I end up missing her. I was on like lives and trying to go to different people's channels. So I'm gonna catch a Destination. You'll be on today.
It was so many. It was so many lives. I was on. I couldn't even tell you where I was at yesterday.
That's what I'm saying. The weekend. The weekend. And that's why I say during the week, I'm really going to work on my videos, which I've been working on writing everything up. Rim says, I got you at Warm
Oh, thank you, Rim. I appreciate it, Rim family.
He's going to be try hard to be at your premiere today. Yeah, Warm Strong got a premiere today, 4 o'clock, 4 p.m.
4 p.m. Eastern.
4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My God, we have changed. Xavier says, anyone that wants to give me a follow on Instagram, I don't really do YouTube, but I will follow you back. Got to go by. Okay, I will do that. I will do that.
Lucky for Xavier, I do Instagram too.
Yeah.
So I'll go over there and I'll make sure I subscribe.
Yeah, let me write that down. I'm going to write your name down now. Thank you so much. And thanks so much for becoming part of my family from Ohio.
From Ohio. All right, Rim family. I appreciate it. If you can't make it, you can't make it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah. He's got little children.
Yeah.
He got about 3 or 4 little ones. He ain't got big ones. He got little kids.
Life happens.
Hi, Anik. Welcome so much. I think I saw you this weekend. I'm pretty sure I did, because I went to about 2 different ones in Indonesia and Singapore this weekend and had a good time. One I caught early in the morning, then another one came on at a different time during the day. But I thank you for y'all being so heartwarming, everybody in the chat. But going back, I have been working so hard on videos to get me through March. And with me changing I never had a niche. Which one is it, y'all? I like niche. Niche. It's niche. Yeah, niche is.
Well, I mean, again, people not pronounce it differently, but I
yeah, niche sounds more. Again, hello, Nick. Yeah, there are a few with your name. Really? With Armstrong Adventures?
There's usually it's Armstrong Adventures. That shows up, but it's Warmstrong.
Oh, what? Okay. Oh God, yeah. Why did I forget about it? It's Warmstrong Adventures, though, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Darian, welcome in.
Yeah, welcome in, Magnificent German with
Darian.
Did he pop out? Magnificent Germany with Darren. Welcome. I was just going to talk about me changing finally getting a niche. And it has been exciting, though. Now I know people know what they're doing. Say like with Warmstrong, the cruise, and all the cruising people out there. You know what you want to do. It's hard when you are just doing everything. You feel like you're running around with like a chicken with the head cut off. That's what I felt like.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah. So the YouTube analytics, when you really think about it, I've really wasted 7 to 18 months. I would say with the analytics, not with me learning some stuff, though. That wasn't a loss at that. But now the YouTube analytics, I call them the gods, will know where to send my videos to the group of people that I'm trying to aim at. So that should really help anybody. I know there's difference. Some people say you really don't need a niche, but it could go either way. I know Trish said, which makes sense. She said, if you get a large audience that believes in you, and then that's how people do. They start doing different stuff, and then those people still stick with them. But you still got to be careful in that. Because like with Warmstrong, say if he's doing the cruise ship, and I guess you could add traveling around, though, even if you went in your same home, your hometown, that would still be in the same.
Well, I think because I just consider it travel. travel. I think I listed under travel and events. So I
Mm-hmm.
listed all this travel. I just haven't done any traveling. Hey, Bama
Mm-hmm.
Nola, welcome in.
Yeah. So Bama Nola Adventures. You remember that? Bama Nola. I wonder how they thought of that name. Hmm. You know,
It was.
Jamie found. Go ahead.
It,
I'm sorry.
it was. I believe he's from. Well, one of them's from Alabama, and then one's from New Orleans. Or the
Mm-hmm.
kids are from New Orleans or something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
Alabama, Bama, Nola,
Mm-hmm.
New Orleans. So
Okay.
they combine. He combined the names.
Okay. um, Official Jamie, I finally found out how she got her name.
How'd she get
It's
her
so
name?
amazing because once you kind of lose yourself in your marriage and your children and everything. And then once women, we do that. Once we find ourselves again,
I was about to say, no, I don't think I've ever heard that before.
once we find ourselves again, then she went back to her old Jamie of wearing, she's that Jamie said this. She back to wearing cut off shorts and she back to putting her makeup on. And just so then it made her, she said that's how she came official. She's
Why she
officially
stopped wearing
Jamie.
that when she got married? What happened?
A lot of women do that. Come
Why you
on
change
now.
that? That's what got him to marry you. Now you gonna change up?
Yeah, but some of them men want you to change. They'll say, "Oh, baby, you don't look that good in makeup. That dress too short."
Thanks, Cheryl. I appreciate that. If you can, I appreciate it.
You know that dress too short. Because other people done start looking. That's how you got me. Mm-hmm. So that's how you have to keep it.
But that's what I mean. That's the way you would. To me, it would make sense.
Yeah,
You start changing up
yeah,
after you get married. I mean, that's when the problems come in. That's like that's like
yeah.
when I'm married.
But it is. I think we forget sometimes. Well, some of us forget sometimes. Some women are just gonna, and men, they can get sloppy too now.
Same thing. It's the same way.
You be like, "Ooh, what's that you got on? You can't go with me like that."
Well, for me, it's like, man, you wine and dine women and you buy them gifts and flowers and stuff like that. Once you get married, all of a sudden, all that stops. It's like, hey, what happened to the caring, sensitive man I married?
Yeah,
Well, I don't know.
yeah.
Sports happen, not easy. I'm gonna try not to go on a rant today because
I'm so glad I got 10 people in the house. I am excited about that. And and then and then when I get off, I gotta get to work. Get to work. So I wish I could just sit there and just talk, but some stuff I have to write out and have some notes by me to make it make sense.
I wish I was organized like that. I just refuse to do it.
Well, how you gonna get to where you're getting if you ain't organized?
My
You're gonna
goodness.
have to change. I'm gonna have to change too. We all got to change.
My goodness, right?
You know what? That's why I say, and anybody that agree with me, okay, we all want to make money, right? I know some of y'all, some people say they don't want to make. No, I want to make some money. Okay. I say, are you ready? Are you ready for a big influx of people? Because if you're not organized, how that's gonna work, Armstrong?
Don't know.
Anybody understand what I'm saying? If you're not organized, thanks everybody for coming in. Nick, magnificent German. Anybody understand what I'm talking about? If you're not ready to you blow up overnight and you're not organized, how that's gonna work out?
Be ready.
You're
I'm
not
sorry.
ready. You more ready than I am, I think.
I am not. I am not. I literally, as we're talking now, I'm working on my video for 4 o'clock. I am not.
I thought you was ahead.
What? I was ahead of a day. I wasn't. I was
You
never ahead.
was.
I was. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was ahead of a week. I put
You
up
told me you weren't gonna wait till the last minute.
last video. I had up early. I was done a week early. This video, I put it up last night and let it render overnight. And then I come to find out, I thought I took out everything that was copyrighted or would have been copyrighted. There's a green eggs and ham song in there that was they hit with copyright. I'm green eggs and ham. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss doesn't get copyright. So anywho, I gotta go back and put another song in for Dr. Seuss 1 minute song.
I dropped the link if anybody wanna come up, but yeah, I gave myself a break this weekend. I'm glad I did give myself a break with everybody going on.
It's harder. It's harder going to everybody's lives than it is doing work. I mean, doing editing or something.
That has always been the problem. I always tell Carpenter Self-Reliance he a man on a mission.
It's funny. It's funny. You're like going to so many different lives, and again, I'd go like a lot of lives in the cruising community, seeing a couple people get mad at other people because they had some other live and didn't go to their live.
Yeah.
Not saying any names.
I don't know who you're talking about. But you know what I noticed though? The secret on Saturday is go live between 9 and 11. A lot of people don't go that time.
PM?
AM. A lot of people are checking in because they work all day.
Who's up at 9 or 11 and want to go do live? My goodness, I just went to bed at 4 or 5.
I'm gonna do a live. Hey, Kendrosa Travel. Anybody want to come up? I just dropped the link. 9 is late.
You know, and again, I did catch. I'm going to say something, and it's not. Maybe I save it for my show because it's not. It's about YouTube and going to people's lives.
Okay.
And I noticed it this weekend, and some people consider it rude. Matter of fact, we talked about it with
Oh yeah, you could talk about that
with Tuba Chat.
Yeah.
One thing that I noticed over this weekend, and I mean, what do you call it? Etiquettes.
Yeah.
Things about going live, YouTube etiquette. Betty right now is having a live.
Mm-hmm.
People, you know, my opinion, I think it's etiquette that if Betty says, "Hey, do you have anything going on?" Oh yeah, I'm going live at 10 o'clock. Okay, that sounds good. I'm dropping a premiere or at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
It's rude. It's 9:30 now. To come into Betty is talking, blah, 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 come into her chat and say, I think it's rude at least.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm going live at 10.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what Betty might want to be doing 2 or 3 hour live. You know, you can't come in there and try to hijack her people.
Yeah.
And I've seen that this weekend. And one guy, I mean, because I was going back and forth, and he was like going to the other person's live, and he was going on his little rant at the other person in his live, watching the other person's live. And I kind of sort of agreed with a little bit. I'm not gonna name any names.
Yeah. But this happened in Tuba Chat too. So
and that's what you brought. I didn't even think about it until you brought it up about Tuba Chat. Tuba Chat went off on something. He did it in a nice way.
Yeah.
But don't come up here and say, you know, I mean, again, if the person asks what's going on, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like right now, if I'm going live at 10 o'clock, it would be rude of me to say, "Hey, everybody, don't forget I'm going live at 10 o'clock." Because you're still going live, and you might want to keep going. And again, I didn't really think until you mentioned it to me, Betty. I really didn't think a lot about it. But then when I thought about it, and Tuber Chat, and he did it Thursday or Friday. And he did it in a nice way, but he shut it. He shut it down. He shut it down.
And that's what he does. He does it that way. Pendrosa, what do you mean people define their live stream times? Are you talking about? I don't understand.
No, he wished people would like set times. Like he would want you to set your time 9 to 10.
Okay.
Who knows? Again, he's organized. I'm not organized. You're fine, Betty. We understand. Life happens. Life's sometimes. And that makes it easy, so you know when to get off. But again, you can't. I mean, with Pedroza, it's like you don't know, and there's nothing wrong with setting nobody's saying don't set a live. Or at least okay, and everything I say is what me. It's not Betty. It's not
yeah.
It's what I'm saying. You don't know what time Betty's getting off. It's no problem. If you want to go do a live at 10,
that's the whole thing. I don't care if you do a live.
Don't poach her people in her live. If people leave here and go to your live, that's one thing. But don't. I mean, that would be like, somebody going to Kmart. Hey, they got that item over there at Kmart. Going to Kmart and Kmart. I don't know, Walmart. They got that cheap on Amazon. Kmart or Walmart would be like, whoa, stop telling them they got cheaper prices over at Walmart. You're at my store now. No. So I mean, that's all. I mean, and again, most people don't mean it. Most people don't mean it.
Because Pendrosa, I don't always know how long. Sometimes Pendrosa, we don't know. I could say
we don't know
2 hours, and it might end up being 50-some minutes. Like the other day, I thought I was gonna get at least 2 hours in, and like now I got the noise going. I'm like, oh God, I didn't expect that. But
yeah, but Pedrosa, if they ask you what's going on, that's different. I'm not talking about that. If they ask you, you tell them, hey, I go live in 30 minutes. I gotta go or whatever. I mean, again, that's fine. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people that come to a live, and specifically with the purpose of telling the audience that, hey, I got a live coming in 30 minutes, and have to wait and gotta go. But no, not I mean, if they ask you what's going on, definitely tell them, I got a live in 30 minutes. I won't be on here much longer. I gotta go set up my live. Nope, that's understand. If they ask, but don't. For me, I wouldn't come into Betty's live right now and say, hey Betty, at 10 o'clock I got a live, so I'm gonna have to cut this a little short.
Yeah.
Because it looks like I'm trying to. I want the people in here to know.
Yeah.
That my live is about to start. But no,
yeah.
I mean, and again, you gotta fill your audience out. Like for me, I really don't care. But I've seen it. I saw it over this weekend where some people, and the funny thing was the guy did exactly what he got mad about. He went someplace and said, I'm going live in such and such. And he went live, and next thing you know, another live started, and people left, and he started following the other chat, and he was going on a little rant as far as the people that left, things like that. Or if people like the person went to a live, somebody else's live, and hey, my live starts at 10. At 10 o'clock, went to start his live. Nobody came, and and he's going back to the other channel, looking to see who's in there, and I mean, fussing up a storm. Huh? What are they doing? Oh, I guess they're going overtime, and what? Yes, I saw this because I was going back and forth between chat because again I saw so many lives. I'm going back and forth, and I'm looking. I'm like, wow, he was upset because he went to somebody else's chat, and the people didn't follow him over there at his time.
Goodness.
So he but I get it anyway.
Yeah.
I just
yeah. And that's what I'm saying. You can't, even like we said, if somebody said I'm getting off at 11 o'clock, don't depend on that. Right. Or I know I had somebody on a premiere. She asked me before if once my premiere was over, she said her time. And she said, then can you send your people over there? And I say, sure, no problem. But then somebody asked me in my premiere, if I could. No, I can't do it. I'm like, we didn't set it up.
Betty, I'll never forget. One time you had a live, you did an hour live, like an interview. It was like 4:15 to 5:15. You were good for that. Man, I set my premiere up for 5:15. And you went over. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Betty, you got everybody on my channel, and here I never said anything because hey, it's your live. I mean, you do what you want to do.
And see, I wasn't even thinking. You know what I mean?
You didn't know.
Until you said, hey, cruising koozies.
Hey, cruising koozies.
How you doing? Did I seem like I missed somebody else? Cruising is fun anytime. I didn't miss them, did I? But yeah, that's the only thing is
it is. But it's
you
funny.
You can't go in somebody's live and take over.
I caught a lot of it this weekend, like just watch, because again, until you mentioned to me like last week sometime, I never really paid that much attention.
Yeah.
And then Tuber Chat shut somebody down for doing that. And then I started watching these lives because everybody we're trying to follow the lives, and going back and forth. Because of the Helping Hands for Cruising was on, and they were like 1 hour. So I mean, it was like an hour leaving. So everybody knew what time they got off. But there were a few that went, live and didn't have quite a set time, or they went over. And I mean, people.
Another thing too, Pedrosa's saying, I do try to stick within an hour because I'm trying to have guests and I don't want to overcommit my guests. What you can do, even with Armstrong in the back of my mind, I heard him say that he's working on his video for this afternoon. So, he could leave at any time that he wants. And even I think if I had guests and I wanted to go past that hour, I would tell them, I know we committed to an hour and that's it, but I'm going to stay a little longer. If you need to leave, then, give them an out is what I say.
And again, it's like your live is my live is my live. If I want to go for an hour, if I want to go for 5 hours, that's on me. I mean, again, that's on me. If you want to stay, you can stay. If you don't want to stay, you can go. And I guess nobody's saying about as far as what time you set your premiere or your live for, like Betty right now. That if you go for 4 hours right now,
that's me.
That's on you.
Yeah,
I don't have to watch for 4 hours.
Don't have to stay on for. That's what live is all about. I done went up and I had a live on, was it Friday, whatever. I went up 5 minutes and I was gone. I had somebody.
I was going back and forth to the lives all the time, and then or one live will maybe catch my attention more than the other, so I'm spending my time there.
Yeah.
But no, it was just a
yeah, and that's what I like about Tuber Chat. He just cuts it, and that's why I say a lot of times you don't even notice it. And that's what I say basically. If I can't remember me really having any drama. If it is, I tend to ignore it. If it get bad, then of course I'll toss you out. But like I say, you can drop your links. You can say if you want to What about playlists? If you want to exchange playlists, I don't have a problem with that. You can, join up, and then once y'all say, okay, I want to trade, then you can go back over to Instagram, and then y'all can set up a time. I don't mind that. I honestly don't mind.
Well, honestly, I don't mind. You can come in if my live, you can come in my live and say, hey, I got a live starting in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
If people want to go, they can go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not holding anybody hostage, but I saw the drama this weekend, and I finally understood what you were talking about, Betty. And I said, when I talked to Betty, I can't wait to tell her about the drama I saw. When we get off here, I'll tell you names.
Okay, does Tuba Chat ever have guests once a year? When he gets to a certain number, or I should say when he gets to a certain number, he celebrates it with one particular person. I can't think of her name, but no, he generally don't have. He's so busy with the other part of it. I can't see him having time to chat.
Yeah, I've never seen. I haven't been following him for 6-7 months. She sold
my chat, just hiding in the background with the digital for everyone. Let's see, just hiding in the background with digital for everyone. Help yourselves, folks. I have heard some of the bigger YouTube channels say this is our time slot. Probably.
They do.
They live and try to make it sound out they aren't sure and being funny, but I'm the one taking my time to watch.
Well, yeah, but and again, I mean, some people really feel like that. And again, I'm not big. I don't know how I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is to have 10,000, 15, 20,000 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some channels that think I go on at 12 noon, 12 to 1. That's my time slot. Picking up the time slot.
Mm-hmm.
But you see a lot of them that you never hear them mention that.
Mm-hmm.
You never hear them mention that. And again, I believe it's like personality. People on YouTube they all have different, and this is what
we got different personalities.
They all have different personalities. If I think I found something that's good and helpful, I like to share it. Other people think, oh, they stole my idea. Like if all of a sudden I found out that using purple thumbnails got you a lot of views.
Yes, Pendrosa, that's true. Go ahead.
If I found out that purple thumbnails got a lot of views, there's some channels out there that think if you start using a purple thumbnail, you stole my idea. Why are you stealing my idea?
That's the only thing.
And me, I'm just the opposite. I tell everybody, hey, everybody, purple thumbnails. YouTube doesn't catch purple thumbnails, and they love it. And they push it out. I would tell everybody. Because again, for me, I think there's enough people for all of us to grow, and all of us. And I know you come up with an idea, and maybe if it was a good enough idea, I copyright it, I guess. But I think there's enough that if I have a good idea or whatever, I want to share it. I normally, and just like talking like right now, I don't like doing this. I do it, but I don't like doing it because some people get in their feelings and think it's a personal attack or whatever. And I mean, if the shoe fits, the shoe fits.
Yeah.
But I'm not attacking anybody.
Yeah. But that's the only thing. Say if I go on live 3 or 4 days a week, somewhere along the line, I'm gonna step on somebody's toes. Somebody gonna get mad because you're around them. Everybody's starting to come in, and everybody that chicken pecking order is what it is. And that's why I don't like a lot of people. About 4 is enough up in the chat thing, because it becomes it can become catty. Hey, Tiff. Hey.
It is. And, you try to control it the best that you can. I did it one time just to kind of see how it was. But again, the kind of the people that I hang around with, they understand what's going on. So most of them, wait their turn and talk, and they don't talk over each other. So, I mean, again, I haven't had where people just a couple of times, and the streaming software that I use, you can cut down an individual's mic, so you can still hear them, but you cut it down lower. So that helps out too. Some people have like random noises going on like in the background. And, I mean, don't mean anything by it, nothing like that. But if you cut it down a little bit, it doesn't disturb everybody else.
Pendrosa Travel, I'm trying to go back up. It said, yeah, you can't expect people to hang around the whole time. I just figure I'm lucky if anyone shows up at all. That's so true.
I feel like that. And again, I don't do my lives at 4 p.m. Thursdays because I like it. I do it because nobody was there, didn't have to worry about it. I felt like that was a time that if people wanted to come watch me, they could watch me and not have to make a choice. But again, trust me, 4 p.m. Thursday is not like an ideal time. Thursday at 7 or 8 o'clock at night would have been an ideal time, but there's bigger channels. And again, I don't want them to eat me up. The cruising community, hey, we all want to go watch such and such. Sorry, Bill. So I mean, that's why I do what I do, because I understand people are going to step on people's toes.
Yeah.
I don't think 8 people coming to my live is going to affect somebody who got 100 people in their live.
Yeah.
I really don't think they admit it. Some of them get upset because it's like that's 8 more they could have.
Yeah. They'll say, I've heard some say, well, they knew that was my time. Like they didn't know it was your time.
Every time.
Their time too.
Every time is somebody's time.
I dropped the link in case anybody want to come up. Let's see. I lost where I was. Okay.
4 o'clock Thursday afternoon and 1 a.m. Those are the times I go live.
Yeah.
I mean, those are my times. I don't want anybody in the chat to do that. Don't come on Thursday at 4 p.m. and don't come at 1 a.m. in the morning.
I know. Because I'm gonna give you an example. D, she's from Australia, and she stays in my life the whole time. Okay, I could be at 5 hours. Dia stay in. She lost her father and she's going through something. That's why she's not in here. But that's why I say it may be 1 or 2 special people or 3. And then, then sometimes she'll have to write, I got a doctor's appointment, I'm leaving. And you don't even have to do that. That's another thing,
And I don't. I just leave. I mean, good. I just leave. I try not, like, if I drop in and say hi, whatever, I try not to leave immediately, because you come in just to hit the like button or whatever. I try not to leave immediately, but again, I try to 5 minutes. I try to say at least 5 minutes.
Carpenter Self-Reliance say, I'll share any information or tips that work for me. Some folks want to keep it as an advantage for themselves. Yeah, because everybody's not out to help.
Right. And again, I realized that when I went on a cruise, and it was a cruise with a lot of vloggers on it, there were a lot of people that they were generally there talking and sharing information and one big happy family. But then there were a few that kept everything close knit. They didn't want to share any information. So I try to respect that, because some channels, and again, I'm talking about cruising community and what I go through. I don't try to drop information about somebody else's cruise. So say Betty, you say you decided you're going to go on a cruise in December with me. I'm not going to tell the world, guess who's coming on our cruise? Betty's coming on our cruise. You tell them. Most people wouldn't care, but there's other channels that, hey, I wanted to drop that, like in a video or something.
Yeah.
So I try not, again, sometimes it slips and out. I didn't know that was private. Or I said, well, you said it in this group. I thought it was information for everybody. So I try not to say it.
Rem says, in our homesteading community, yes, Rem is homesteading, honey. You got some rabbits too, don't you, Rem? If someone has a video doing well, we encourage others to do the same video in their own way. Help everybody pushing everyone's video. Yeah, but Rim, I can promise you there's somebody somewhere is is cringing a little bit, and we're not gonna get 100%, of people really liking what we do, or because that's what YouTube's about.
To me, it is. I mean, again,
If you like something, and if you don't, you just hit the button and continue on.
but if I find, because that's like like we used to get together and talk about videos, and I give my opinion of what you think or what I think you should do, or that I could do, then you give me your opinion. And see, I like sharing information. But everybody is not like that.
Yeah.
And as soon as I say I don't like that background you're using, some people take it as a personal shot at them. Oh, he thinks he's better than I am. He thinks he knows what he's doing. And no, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm telling you what I think. I don't know what I'm doing. I wish I did. I wish I knew the magic to get 1 million subscribers, because I would do it right now.
And just know, when you go to Warm Strong, and then whoever he's attached gets attached to you. Because who was that? Somebody found out I was on Warm Strong's live. I forgot who it was. Talking about you was on his live, and she not even. So know whoever you follow, that they can find you now.
They do. I told you I found it this weekend.
Yeah.
In somebody's live, and I'm in their live, and they're watching somebody else's live.
Yeah.
And
I'm like, a lot of times now, I'm gonna be truthful. I'm out in the bushes. I'm just not in the live.
Yeah. See, I'll do that, especially if I'm on my phone, because I don't feel like saying hi to 100 people from my phone. So I'll just sit there. I'll say hello to the host, and then I just drop back and just hey, host and chat. That's kind of my hello, because I'm on my phone.
Sometimes I'll go to Tuba Chat, and it's like late. I went in this time, but sometimes if I go, I don't, because I know other people, they're waiting to get up, and they've been there for a while. So that's another thing. If I come like right at the end, sometimes I come right at the end and don't go in, but I do hear a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's what Pedroza says. Like, I'm assuming he's going back to when I said I drop in and click a like button. And Pedroza, that's why I stay for 5. I stay for 5 minutes.
Yeah, stay for a good 5 minutes, y'all.
I stay for 5 minutes because I heard rumors. Don't know, but I heard the view sticks if you stay for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I stay there for 5 minutes, whether I say anything or not. I stay for 5 minutes.
And
Tiff gets fit. Tiff, I hope you're talking about my cruises. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Let me tell y'all about Tiff Gets Fit. Y'all ain't met her on no Tuba Chat either. Tiff Get Fit. She got a great channel. She is a cutie, y'all. Tiff is cute. She's married, but that's ooh, Lord, let her lose a pound or two. But it's a great channel, and Tiff Gets Fit. Just type my name, Tiff, again, and drop your link. If no one, but you will enjoy her channel. You will see her with a whole bag of eggs sometime.
And see, you told me about her a long time ago. And
yeah,
I believe I subscribed.
Yeah,
I got to admit, I don't know if I went back, so I don't know if it's stuck. So I'll go try to make sure that make sure
Tom, Tom, Tiff, and me with the 3 Stooges is what I call us. Rim family say that's right, carpenter self-reliance, and our goal is to teach everyone to grow their own food. Well, Rim, I'll get there one day by growing my own food. I'm not there yet. I just started liking cooking after 60-some years, so give me time now. Give me time. Let me see whatever. Pendroza says the homesteading community is super supportive. Yeah, they are. They are. Believe me, I know. I've visited a lot.
Yep,
of them.
They really are.
Yep. I used to have a lot come to my live when I used to go to their channels a lot. And I had one guy, now remember, us city people, we ain't used to nobody spitting in the can now. He came on my channel. And he spit it. But you could see it was just so normal for him. That was so funny. And then the other person on my chat, did he just spit in that can? It was about 4 or 5 of us on the panel. My granny used to do that. She used to put that snuff down in there. And she used to, Destination Fun says she's back. She's been back for a little while.
Right.
Anybody that want to come up can come up.
Yeah. Hey, Bruce, and I'm like you, Bruce. I like to reach out to other communities, even though you to grow you have to reach. You can't just rely on just like the cruising community. But as far as watching people getting to watch your videos, a lot of times you have to find that group of people. And again, they may not be vloggers, but they like the travel, they like the cruising. Those are the ones that watch your channels. But again, I reach out to everybody. And if you ever go on my channel, it's all kind of people on there. I like gamers for some reason. I like watching them play the games.
Yeah, I just like the newer ones that look just so real, And then one guy, I can't think of his name. He played the old games. I like those too, Scooby-Doo and all the other ones. I like those.
Scooby-Doo. But yeah,
I said Scooby.
Scooby-Doo.
You know Scooby. You're a little younger than me. Cruising Koozie said, I have noticed certain groups stick together. I'm pretty sure they started around the same time and helped each other grow. Not all the time. Not all the time. They usually reach out to the newer ones and then kind of, help them.
They do, and I think the cruising community does that. I'm looking at some names in here. Cruising Koozies, Ocean to Ocean, Pedrosa's Travel, Magnificent Darien. Cruising is fun anytime. They're all cruising communities. But you came on my channel or we talked or somehow and look, they're supportive. They're coming over here being supportive. Again, I love the cruising community.
And that's why it's so important about that niche. I know people say it's not, but that's that right there. And that's what I'm hoping that once, mine kick in, that I'll have some of those people here with me, that over 60 crowd. I know some of y'all out there over 60, but I mean the new crowd of 60.
Pedrosa said he has to leave. So bye,
okay, Pedrosa. Thank you so much for stopping by. And everybody just chatting and let's see, we said that cruising coolies. What is it? Koozies. Okay. When me and my wife watch together, normally both phones and the TV is on the same time. A video just to help.
It's crazy. People walk in on me and they literally think I'm crazy. I'll have my laptop on one video, I'll have my TV on one, and then my phone is on one, and all three are going with the sound up. And I'm paying attention to all three of them, and people come in and they're like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "What?" Well, I don't want to miss their video. Yeah. I don't want to miss this video. I'm trying to do this on this video, and it's like, and so that's half the time. Like I'm paying attention to all these, but I'm not really paying attention to any of them because I got everything going on.
I remember when I was really working to get those 4,000 watch hours, and I'm telling you, I ran more playlists on the TV. I ran about every browser. And then even the TV that I watch all the time when I go to sleep, I would put it on that TV. I was crazy at one time. I was running so many playlists. I was running tons of playlists.
Good morning, Mom with 4 boys. Welcome in.
Yeah. Hey, Mom with 4 boys. I'm going to come back over. I didn't forget. I was just waiting a couple of days. And I don't know how you found me, but thank you so much. For stopping by. 4 boys. Oh my God. I had 2. But I got 8 grandboys and I got 2 granddaughters. Yep. I wasn't going to try for that 3rd baby because it probably was going to be another boy. I wasn't trying. I was not trying. Bama Nola said, I don't have time to sit down and do a live. What's your opinion about doing a live while you're working? Well, it depends on your job, because it could be a security thing about your job. Some people do it in their cars. I mean, if you could do it at work, you can. A lot of people do it at work. Some people do it in their cars. Some people do it at McDonald's, Burger King, Starbucks. You know, you can do it in a lot of different places. Walking, if you walk and exercise, a lot of creators do that. There's so many ways of doing live than just sitting here like we're sitting. I could be in Starbucks right now and talking to you, so it don't matter. Well, you got
again,
anything to
and
say on that?
it's how you divide your time up, and it takes, trust me, I didn't want to do lives. I never pictured myself doing lives. I didn't want to do lives.
Yep.
But again, because of watch hours and trying to grow, it's like, well, you know what? I'm gonna have to start doing lives. You know, I can only post so many traveling videos. I can only rehash traveling videos so many times. So that's why I start doing the lives. And now I'm gonna start actually making videos that aren't they're travel related, but it's gonna be me here talking about my favorite port or whatever, or my favorite city to go visit.
Yeah, that would be great.
I'll be doing videos of me sitting here talking about it instead of actually doing it, because you can only rehash it so many times. As far as finding time, well, I'm retired, so I mean it's kind of it's not fair, because again, I can almost pick any time I want to do it, but for me it's still hard. But doing lives is actually less for me. Doing lives is actually a lot less work than creating videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me. I mean, again, I don't have to edit, and again, unlike Betty, I'm not organized, so I'm not doing any research. I'm not writing notes down. I don't make a script. So for me, it's easy. I just turn it on and start talking. For Betty, I mean, it's actually work, because she's treating it like a job and coming up with a game plan.
Because I find myself bumbling all over the place, so I'm trying to take that kind of bumbling out of there. Ocean said a niche is important, because if you are all over the board, meaning all over the place, right, YouTube won't know where to. Yep. And that's why I say, really, 17 months, I've been all over the place.
I told you that a long time ago, because you remember how you were doing cooking and then you were doing talks, and it's like, talking Betty. I mean,
look at my face.
You want to find something that
look at my face.
Yeah, you remember, and you want to find something, because again, I thought it was going to be the cooking one.
And my baby son, he told me too yesterday. In fact, again, I told you, Mama. That's because I didn't know. Anybody else on here don't have a niche? I don't know what you want to do. I know Tiff is exercising. The majority of us, the rest is cruising. I don't know, Magnificent Germany with Darren. I don't know what they do, and Mama Boys, but usually, most people know what they really want. That they know what they want. And now I know what I want, the over 60 community. I can do that. Yeah. Oh, Mom. Yeah, that's what it was. All that good food. That's what it is. That's what I saw. Do you enjoy cooking? I didn't enjoy cooking until now. I got Hello Fresh meals. I hated to cook. I cooked because I had kids and a husband. Okay. Now, when I got Hello Fresh, I enjoyed that. Now I enjoy chopping and all that good stuff. In fact, in March, I'm going to have a video on another one-pan meals. I love one-pan meals, Mama, for. So you find me some one-pan meals and you'll be my friend of life. It could be a pork chop with, with a lot of vegetables in there and sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
Oh, okay. I got somebody new. Hello.
How do?
Right.
Hey, Darren, how's it going?
Wait a minute.
Going, sir?
Let me go back up here. Tell me a little bit about your channel.
Well, first of all, I just want to give a little kudo to you. I ran into your channel. I think I found you on Bill's channel.
Okay.
check you out and everything. And I love your attitude in life.
Thank
I mean,
you.
Yes.
that's what got me.
Oh,
So
thank
I've been
you.
watching the little bits and bits here and there and
Yeah.
everything, and so thank you for being you.
Thank you.
So
Yeah, I'm me.
I appreciate that, and Bill, I ran across Bill. I don't know, a couple months ago.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
remember exactly where.
yeah, about 2 months ago, I watched your Horizon video,
Okay.
and I was on the Horizon back in October. I think you were in there in December. Was it
Yes.
December? And I was like, well, I'm gonna say hi to Bill, see what he's about. So
Uh-huh.
I've been watching Bill's live streams and whatnot. So I just
Mhm.
love this community.
I do too.
Yeah, it's awesome. And
So what exactly is your channel? Is it about cruising or?
well, actually, I'm a proud American, but
Mhm.
I
Okay.
spent a lot of time in Germany. I love going to Germany.
Oh, okay.
I spent 6 years of my life in Germany. Served the United States Army.
Okay.
I was there as a kid too because my dad was in the Army as well. So
Oh
I got
boy.
a lot of memories. And long story short, it took me 19 years to get back to Germany. And back in 2008, my wife and I, we got married in '07. But I said, hey, I really miss Germany. I want to go. And when I got there, I realized how much I missed it. Since then, since 2008, I'm cutting out a lot of stuff. Make a long story short, I've been back 23 times since 2008,
Uh-huh.
and I'm looking
Ooh.
forward to my next trip that's coming up. And
So you fly in, then you don't cruise in.
well, that's coming. That's actually
Oh,
coming. I've been looking into transatlantic cruises.
okay.
Like I said, I love traveling Germany and everything, and but I also love to cruise. I'm twofold there. But I am looking to transatlantic. But what I do on my channel, I'm vlog style.
Okay.
Here it is. My name is Darren. Here I am.
Okay.
I love showing people what I love to do, and that is
Right.
travel to Germany. The food is awesome, by the way. And during the pandemic, I don't want to say the C word because that C word made me mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could go to Germany for 19
Uh-oh.
months. But what I started back in the pandemic, I started making itineraries for people, and
Mm.
I do it as a hobby, as a service. I only charge one thing, and that's a smile. You know,
Oh,
I love to help people travel. I make itineraries. I mean, I go from all the way from the airlines to hotels,
oh
places
my
to go,
goodness.
places to see. There's not too many places not to go in Germany. So, but but I enjoy helping people travel. And I just had my 50th itinerary. I finished what's today? Monday, Saturday. I finished my 50th itinerary, and 32 of the 50 that I've helped,
Hmm.
they went to Germany.
Oh,
So it's just I enjoy helping folks.
okay. Okay. Um,
Betty,
Darren's
can I hijack your chat for 1 second, Betty?
oh yeah, go
I,
ahead.
I just want to say it before I forget it.
Okay.
Bamanola, you do line maintenance. And one of the people that, and I don't know, and again, I don't know their name, but I watch their videos. They do lawn maintenance. What they do is they'll find a house that's in distress, an elderly lady or somebody who, or a person that needs assistance, and the yard is overrun with weeds and things like that. And what they did was they go up there and say, "Hey, let me clean up your yard, and I'll videotape it, but I'll do it for free." And
That's
then
awesome.
they fix up the yard, and it goes.
Oh,
I mean, when you look, it's amazing. But I say
good
that
idea.
you set it on a tripod. Somebody said something about a GoPro and walking. That's a tough watch for 30 minutes for me.
Yeah.
Because you're moving around, you're bouncing and things like that. He sets it on a tripod. He's cutting the front line. He's cutting the walkway up to the house, and he makes it into a video, and he watches the before and after.
Hmm.
And the lady is, or I'm sorry, the person, because it might be sometimes it's a lady, sometimes it's a man. They're so happy. They come out, they're in tears. They try to give him a little, let me give you a little something. No, I don't want anything. we're talking hundreds of thousands, millions of views. Hundreds of thousands. I mean, and yet I look that long maintenance.
I
Look it up
love
on
those
YouTube.
kind of videos.
Look it up on YouTube and think about that. That, you know, hey, let me cut your grass, even if it's not for free. You know, hey, for a couple, you know, I'll give you a better rate if you let me film it and put it up there. But if you do one for free, the views you'll get would be out of this world, because I watch it. And I mean, I love this story, and I wanted to catch that before you got out of here and before I forgot. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's very awesome of Bama doing that. That's really kudos, you know, because that it goes into helping folks, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he does that yet. Well, that's a channel that I watch that does that. Bama was talking about his video, how to make videos and things like that. So that was an idea of that. Set a tripod up, you know, on the sidewalk and watch you cut the grass, and you're running back and forth and film yourself. But you're oh, hold on, I do something like that also, Warren.
Oh yeah, because let me say this before. Okay, let me say this.
Okay, you're talking about doing that live.
Yeah, because he was saying I wouldn't have to correspond to the chat while working. No, you don't have to correspond to the chat.
Yeah. You just do it. People are there.
Absolutely.
You know, every time you move, maybe, you know, come and look at the chat. And when you move the camera and look at the chat.
I was the one who mentioned the GoPro. I was thinking,
okay.
You know, you could get the chest GoPro or even the hat, you know. But I understand too, Bill. You know, moving around that would get. But you know, that would be cool. You know, live cutting grass, whatever. You know, or
it's different. You know, and the only reason I say about the GoPro. Bouncing around makes me nauseous after a while. You know, if I watch a minute of like somebody with a GoPro, I literally got to turn my head away because I can't watch it anymore.
Right.
But no, I mean that, man. Oh, you can do it, Bama, and people. I believe people will watch because I've seen it.
I'm in Georgia, mom of four boys. I'm a Florida boy living in Georgia. Been here about 3 years. So.
Georgia. Mom of four boys, say my brother was stationed in Germany in the army.
Nice.
I
wonder where.
I don't know. I know my uncle was in like the Second World War in Germany. I do know that. He stepped on that booby trap or whatever and he got messed up bad, but then he became a drunk.
Oh no.
And he ended up dying. Yeah, it really traumatized him. He was a drunk.
Wow. Well, I appreciate his service. You know.
I know that was hard. Yeah, he came back all messed up and mama four boys talking about my mama's needed assistance. That is lovely. And then Bamanola says, I do something like that also, Armstrong, but could I do a live doing that? Yes, you can do it. Yeah.
You
hey,
just,
Kelly Daly. Hey, welcome.
Kelly, Kal-El. Kal-El is, excuse me.
Kelly.
That's Superman's name, I believe.
Oh, is it?
I believe. I went to the channel and I think they had Superman up there. I believe.
Oh, okay.
Kal-El is either Superman or his father, but I believe it's Kal-El is Superman's real name.
Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Bam Nola said he thanks us for the advice. I appreciate it. Helped to get to work. Okay.
Bye, Bama.
How you doing, Bama?
Thank you. I want to get back too on them 4,000 watch hours because I know a lot of people really haven't been doing YouTube like a year or two like me. And they sometimes, you know, I think we work hard toward that 1,000 people, but then there's those watch hours, y'all, that I think a lot of us forget. 4,000 is a beast.
I'm up to like about 2,700 or so. I'm starting to work on that too. So
yeah,
man, it's a beast.
Yeah, because you don't want to get to there and then you got to work so hard to try to get that 4,000.
Right.
And that's why I say somebody told me early in the game, and I'm so glad I listened to them. Start running the playlist, everybody playlist. Even when I had a couple of videos, I'll ask everybody to run them, and I'm telling you, it got me there. So And then you got to run other people's videos unless your channel is popping, because that's the only way you're going to get those 4,000 watch hours.
Right.
And then I want everybody in the chat to remember, okay, my year was up in September. So I can lose watch hours every day. Whatever I gained on that 366 day, I can lose. So remember that. You might want to try to get monetized before that year is up.
Hey, Kal-El, it doesn't reset, but after a year, they start falling off.
Yeah, they fall off.
So my date is March 18th. So let's say on March 18th, I got 20 watch hours.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on March 19th, a year later, those 20 will fall off. So if I had 3,000, now I have 2,980. So it just it doesn't you don't reset, but after 365 days they fall off. So that's why you have to keep content coming out. So you keep getting watch hours, or you will fall behind.
And you want to go by the number in your studio, hit that earn button and look at the hours on there. Those will have your accurate hours on there. And I say another thing is, if your hours aren't changing every day to the positive, you better get them going. You better get on live or something. Because those things need to be popping. You know, even if you get 1 or 2 every day, you'll get quite a few on lives, though. I know a lot of people don't like to go live.
You do.
What some people do too is they'll set up, they'll go to like, oh my God. They'll set up. We got the man putting it in the dishwasher. But they'll set up something like in Starbucks. And people pop in and out and, hey, how you doing? And you don't really have to say it. You can just type back. Now, I don't know. People put on about those waterfowls and stuff. I don't know how many watch hours you would get from that, though.
Apparently, I see a lot of people doing that. And
I know.
And I see a lot of views. I go back and I look just to, that's one thing in YouTube. You got to do research. You got to look at stuff and, you know, get ideas from folks and, you know, and whatnot. You know,
but they were
put it in your own way.
Yeah, but they were saying that, I guess if you do it that way, they were saying that sponsors look at that too, of those watch hours, because I guess they look at it as differently for the watch hours, some kind of way. They say they don't look at it the same. Somebody
but again, and you got to think about it. See, views and watch hours are totally different. Destination Fun says I've seen someone go live and just point the camera at the ceiling.
Sherry.
But again,
she's the Port of Tampa.
Yeah.
If they pop in and they see that, they pop right back out. So okay, you got 5 seconds, you got 10 seconds. I mean, can you get watch hours that way? Yeah, you need a ton of views.
That's what I'm saying. And then you got to have a lot of chit chat back and forth too.
And there's no chit. So then, if there's no chit chat, my understanding, like YouTube, is they're not putting it out there anymore. So now you basically literally got people who just follow you, stopping in for 10 seconds, and that's it.
Yeah. Because that's why I try to stay longer if I go to one, but I just call it, please.
I do not go to silent streams. I do not. I can't. I mean, it'd be different if somebody said, "Hey, you know, Warmstrong, I'm short of watch hours. Can you come over and do it?" Yes, I would let it play in the background. But
the only thing I can say, if you're not getting a lot of views, you're gonna have to do something in order to
find your niche.
Find out people that watch your videos or whatever. Because again, that's I was getting watches for my videos, but now that I'm running out of videos, I have to come up with another way to do it. It's like I'm not traveling right now. I'm going through a dry spell. I'm not traveling, out of videos. So I'm gonna try to start making videos about tips, maybe on traveling.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good, Bill.
And then go live to keep getting watch hours.
Yeah.
So,
like myself, I have 4 channels actually.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
I'm just doing this for, for fun,
okay.
and talk about finding your niche and everything. Like mine is Magnificent Germany with Darren. I keep everything about Germany.
Okay.
I'm not on Magnificent Germany talking about football. I love
Yeah.
football, but you got your niche, your people coming in seeing Germany videos, and I've been picking up a lot of German subscribers here lately.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat. But I also have another channel. It's called Whatever Floats My Boat with a Twist, and that's exactly that. I put anything and everything. Hey, I'm at the football game today, or whatever. I just compile whatever I want to do, whatever floats my boat with a twist.
Uh-huh.
And then the other one, I'm not trying to promote myself, but and that's why
I don't care if you promote. That's another thing. I don't care if you promote your channel on here.
That's what I liked about you, Miss Betty. When you said I'm 60 something. By the way, you don't look 60 something. You're far from that.
67.
You do not look 67
Well,
now.
thank you.
Oh my goodness! Now, see, I didn't know that. You do not look nowhere near that.
60.
Let me add that.
Listen, it's a privilege to live. That's a privilege. I tell people.
Wow.
Call me old, call me whatever you want to call me, but
Well,
it is a privilege.
I wouldn't think that for a second.
A
But when I saw
privilege.
that, I saw 60 something. I didn't even look at the age. I just saw the person and your attitude. I was like, wow. And I saw you dancing in one of them, and I was like, I like this lady. But me, I picked up the violin. In fact, off of
Yes.
the Horizon. I never played anything except the radio, and that's if I could plug it in. Okay, I never took the time to learn an instrument. But I was on the Horizon, and I heard some violin music. I'm like, that's live. Long story short, I was there 4 hours a night watching this group called the Polaris Trio every night. Well, I just finished my 4th violin lesson. So I've been taking violin lessons. I got my violin. I'm learning how to read music, and I got a long ways to go. But it's something that I want to do, and you know what? I don't care how old I am. I want to do it. So.
Right.
But
I'm telling you, people don't know it's a privilege. Just think of all the people that didn't make it.
Right.
Even the 25, that.
Well, and to have your health, and that's what I tell people,
Ooh.
Because I'm 62, and to be able to travel and still get around with no assistance, no wheelchair, no walker, no, and to me, it's a privilege. I mean,
it's not.
I've been blessed to be able to do that. I want to go to get to Germany, and again, because I understand that.
Come on, Bill, we'll go.
Well, again, and anything can happen any day, and that's why when I start making my plans, it's like I want to do it now. I don't want to get where I can't travel, and then like, man, I wish I would have went to Germany with Darian. Wow. I had a built-in travel guide, and I missed out on it because I wanted to do something else, or just put it off for the next time. Oh, 2 years now, I do it in 2 years. So I mean, again, get out and enjoy life while you can, because tomorrow's not promised.
That's right. And I love, Eric B. from Traveling Eric B.
Eric B. Yes.
Him and I would travel together. He went to Germany.
I think I saw that y'all did a video together.
Oh yeah, we did a bunch of them. Yeah,
okay, yeah. That's
I love his slogan. Live today, grow today, because tomorrow is never guaranteed.
Destination fun.
Okay, that's Sherry. Take care.
Have a good one, Sherry.
Yeah, she pops in and pops out. But
she's working. Again, she's. I mean, again, I'm assuming she's working.
Yeah.
But again,
I'm telling you, if there's any younger people in here, I'm telling you, it starts really in your early 30s is when you really need to start doing something. I used to be a jogger all my life until the pandemic, and so you want to stay active. I can say that. And your diet, that's where we got a problem. Them doggone diets, y'all. We eating bad. They said this is a generation that will bury our young because their eating habits, they got so many bad eating habits and stuff going on. So
that's right.
Yeah, that's another thing. But staying active, your brain too. You need to keep that active.
Right.
Because I noticed when the pandemic just messed me up. That's all.
Oh yes.
It messed me up
Well-
when it first started. And I mean, everything went out the window with the exercise. I didn't read. I just stuck at the TV to see what was happening,
All
you know,
right.
from day to day because you weren't sure. So then, you know what happened? I started forgetting. I
That,
wasn't using my brain.
that will
And
happen.
what I did, I would talk to my sister and I tried to hide it. And I still have my little bitty moments. I have, but it wasn't like that. And my sister, I was talking to her one day and I was trying to hide it. And she said, "Oh no." She said, "You better get you some puzzles. You better get your book. You better get
Right.
something." And that was great that she caught it, you know,
Right.
because
Yeah.
I knew it was happening, but then you do know when it's happening. You just try to hide it and try to compensate. That's what I was doing. It would slip my mind and then I try to compensate. So
And
that's why I say this is phenomenal, you know. And
the
my
brain's a
old
muscle.
neighbor, she said that I retired too early.
But retired because I retired like at 57,
I was 57.
and it gave me a chance to go out and enjoy life. I could have worked longer, made more money, but I knew so many people that retired 62, 65, 60, and they lived a year after, or whatever, or you know, came down with health issues and didn't get to do a lot of things. And I said, you know what? I want to live life. You know, I mean, you start on the other side of the bridge and start coming down, other side of the hill start coming down. I want to enjoy life.
Right.
And you do it with less money. Because I always tell people I'm cheap.
Oh, yeah, you can live with less money.
You know, it's like you go on cruises. It's like you can get a balcony, and I've had suites and I've had interior rooms. You can spend less money and go on more trips, or go all out and spend it on one trip. And I like to go on more trips, and that's why, you know, going with Darian. You know, I mean, again, it would be so much fun.
I have literally right now I'm filling up 2 group trips for Germany, and
I saw it. Trust me, Darren. I saw it.
He got the travel. He got the travel bug in him.
You got that right. I'm actually having 2 meetups, one in Helen, Georgia in March, and then one in Germany in Heidelberg this year on July 1st. So I got the Helen, Georgia meetup, and then the July meetup in Heidelberg, and then of course 2024 and the group trips.
Right.
So come on.
And that's the whole thing. Because once I got into like this the cruising community, everybody's having a group cruise. Everybody's having a cruise here. Let's go here. Let's go here. So you start making these commitments. Oh, I'm gonna go on this. I'm gonna go on that one. I'm going to go on this one. My goodness, you run out of time and money. It's like, okay, well, now Darian's coming on, and see Germany now. See, that's something totally different than the cruise.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's going to be like more. He's going to be pushed more to the top of the list.
Yeah.
His is different.
See, the cool thing about it is,
is.
you know, like, you know, I'm in it too. You know, we all split everything. You know, so what I do, we'll rent a van. You know, I'll drive. You know, and everybody just kick back. Everybody pitches in on the van, you know, evenly. The gas, everybody just pitch in a little bit evenly, you know, and it comes out cheaper for everybody. And people think, now you go to these big old tour groups, you're going to pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
But you could go very, very cheap. People, I get comments all the time. I can't believe how much cheaper it is, or that I thought it was going to be all this and that, and it turns out to be cheaper than what they thought.
Yeah.
Or going to Germany. This is my favorite. Since I've been doing, you know, the itineraries, a lot of people don't really look at Germany as a destination. They think of the bad stuff. Well, every country has bad stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, even us. You know, it's stuff that I'm not proud of. You know, but it's history. You know, let's learn from that. Remember that. Don't ever forget it, so we won't go back. And that's every country. But my favorite is when somebody goes to Germany and they say, "Darren, this is awesome." And perfect example. this couple contacted me. They watched my YouTube videos, and I helped them with the itinerary back in November. They want to go to the Christmas market. Christmas market start in November. Well, they've never been to Germany before. They've been to Rome, they've been to Italy, places, Paris, and stuff like that, but they never thought about going to Germany. That was November. Since November, they're, as we speak right now, on their third trip to Germany. So they were there in November. They says, we're coming back next month for Christmas. They stayed Christmas. They're like 2 weeks later, they're back in Germany. And then as we speak right now, they're in Germany. So they're like, we're hooked.
and you know what, Darian, and I'll tell you, the way I found your channel was, it was like, it wasn't you so much, it was Eric B. Eric B is African American, and he was in Germany, and he's talking about Germany, and I'm like, I was always curious. I'm like, I wonder what it's like for minorities in Germany. And then I watched the video, and they looked like they were having such a great time. They went up to on a mountain. They took like a some kind of tram up to like a top of a mountain or something.
Yep.
And I'm watching the video, and I'm like, man, I got to go to Germany. And Eric B, he's just as happy as he wants to be. It seems it's like it must be okay, and that's kind of how I got in there when I then I started seeing Magnificent Germany with Darian, and it's like, yeah, that's the guy, that's him. And now I'm starting to follow him, and I'm watching more and more videos.
It's a lot of fun. I'd say Eric was awesome. We spent like 8 days together over there. He was on like a 30-day European trip.
Okay.
So he spent 8 days. We spent eight days together. Then he went on. He went on, I think, to England, or where did he go? France. And he went to Paris after us.
Okay.
But we had a ball. In fact, Eric's my co-host for the meetup in Germany in Heidelberg. So him and I we're doing that together. And if you don't know who Eric B is, Miss Betty, it's called Traveling with Eric B.
Okay.
Great guy, great friend. And he's coming
Travel
to
with Eric B.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Eric B. Hey, Miss Butterroll Boutique.
Hey, Miss Butterroll.
How do?
Miss Butterroll makes dolls, crochet
I like that name.
dolls. Yeah, anybody that's in the chat, because I know I'm gonna get off right at 11 o'clock. So if anybody's going live, just let me know, and we'll just send my little people right on over there. Is what it. So
I'm actually going live at 11, but I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, you are?
I am on my. I have a devotion channel that I do Monday through Friday. And
just drop your link again. And
okay.
Yeah. So did y'all hear that? Let me take Miss Butterroll off. That Magnificent Germany with Darren is going live at 11 o'clock, right after I get off the house.
Yes, ma'am. And it's under a different name. It's called A Moment in the Word, but it's me.
Moment in the Word.
A Moment in the Word, yes, ma'am. I can't put the link in there, but it's called A Moment in the Word.
Okay.
And you'll see my mug there.
Okay.
Hey, Darren, and see, Darren, and what we were talking about earlier, it's if people ask what you're doing, that's different.
Right.
And some people come in just for a couple of minutes just to drop their link and tell them what,
Yeah, that drives me nuts too.
So again, that's what that was. Hey, Betty, do you mind if I drop Eric B's?
Oh, no.
And I'm trying to find yours too, Betty.
Thank you.
Darian.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, but it's been, a great morning for me. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning.
Did you go running? Did you jog?
No, I was up. I go to bed early.
Oh, really?
I tell anybody most of the time, if you got something after 8 o'clock, I'm not in bed, but I'm not gonna be on YouTube.
I'm usually up with Bill watching the streams.
I know, but I used to do that, and I had a break and a breakdown. Okay, I had to take a break because I would be on YouTube 24 hours a day.
Right.
On everybody's live. I got.
That's the thing. It's so hard. I mean, we try to support everybody, but it's so hard to get everybody. And what I've been doing, I pick a channel and I watch 2-3 videos, make sure you like, comment, and everything, just to keep that support thing going.
Exactly.
And try to go to the next person, You know, I'll go on a marathon, 2-3 videos, and so it takes time, and it's hard. It's hard to get everybody like, oh yeah, what about this channel? So that's why it's important to hit the notification bell.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I
Right.
forget about something, and then I'll get a notification. Oh yeah, I haven't been to his channel for a while. Let me see what he
Yeah.
or she's doing.
Yeah.
You know, and just keep going.
Hey, Darren, what's the name of your channel again? A moment.
Yes, sir. A moment in the Word.
A moment in the word.
Right.
A moment in the word.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I should have took a break early. And I think why too, I got so tired because I didn't know what I really wanted to do. That was the that was the whole point. So I was just all over the places. I guess not knowing I didn't have a firm footing. I was sliding. I talked to somebody about that the other day, and she said she feels the same way. Well, I don't feel it now, but I just was saying I just think I lost a lot of time because I didn't have that niche.
That's how you learn too. And look where you are now.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
you're
because I
finding
couldn't
what you
even
want.
edit when I started. I love to edit, so I mean, who knows? That might be what I end up doing in the end, editing for other people.
Right.
Well, and we again we all live and learn, and we grow, and it's up, having fun and
Having fun.
If it comes too easy, it's not much fun. If it comes easy,
yeah. But I've learned so much from so many people all around the world. Just so much. It hasn't all been peaches and cream, but
Right.
it's been more peaches though than
There you go.
Than other stuff. Because it depends on how you handle it, is what I tell everybody.
Oh my goodness, Miss Betty. That's there's a saying that I live by. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. My favorite saying, one of my favorite saying, it's not the situation, it's how you handle it.
it is.
How am I going to handle this? Am I going to freak out about this, or am I going to use common sense and let's think about it. Think before you speak.
I know.
I
know. I try to think. I tell everybody if it's something, especially if I'm not getting along with somebody, I want to think about it at least 24 hours or longer.
Right.
Yeah.
That's wisdom, though.
That's wisdom. And then when I come back, if I'm having a problem with you, Darren, that's between me and you. And I think this is where this is where it make a problem. Even if me and you never speak again, and somebody asks me, why are you and Darren? Huh? What? Why you ask me that? That'd be my first question when somebody asks me, well, what? I don't know what you're talking about. If you keep your mouth shut, it keeps it right between you and them. Because you know what I say? I don't want Bill to change his thinking on Darren because of me. And
Bill, I'm liking Miss Betty more and more. The more
Darren, she was when I first started, she was one of the people I met, and again, just like what she's talking about right now, Betty and somebody else, they didn't get along, and I got along with the person. I still talk to the person today, but Betty, not in bad anything like that. No, they weren't fighting on YouTube. They didn't get along, so they went their separate ways. I still follow the person, and I still talk about the person. Betty doesn't say anything to me. Betty, how are you still talking to him? I don't like him. Matter of fact, she got somebody she talks to that I'm like, Betty, if you don't stop talking to him, he's doing you wrong, Betty. But she does what she needs to do. It's like, hey,
wait before Butter Roll, it's dropped. If you looked a little bit up, she wants a devotion link.
I dropped a moment in the Word.
Yeah, a moment in the Word, Butter Roll.
5 comments up, you'll see a moment in the Word.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, folks.
Cruiser Koozies, talk to you later. They got to run.
Yeah.
Take care, Cruiser Koozies.
Kyle, as soon as we're done talking, I'll talk to you about the playlist.
There's 2 rules in life to be successful that I found. You want to hear them? 2 rules. 1, under any circumstance, never, ever, ever, ever tell everything that you know.
Shut up. That's rule number 2. Be quiet.
I only know 2 things. Rule number 1 is don't ever tell everything that you know.
That's what I was telling Betty earlier. I really don't like talking to people as far as like what my beliefs, because sometimes it comes off as a know-it-all.
Yeah, because you don't know how people going to take it.
And I try to tell everybody, I don't know. I'm learning every day. I don't know everything. I can only tell you my experiences.
Yeah.
And that's it. I mean, again, if I knew how YouTube worked, I would have 1 million followers and 1,000 billion watch hours.
And money in your pocket.
I don't.
1,000 billion.
And I don't know if the way that I look or whatever, because when I tell people, hey, Betty, you need to start going live every day. But when I say it, I guess it comes off as like being mean or something to people at times. And it's like, I'm not being mean. It's like, I'm just giving you my opinion. And so I always try to preference everything with, it's my opinion. And then Betty will say, well, no, because if I go live every day, people will get tired of me or something like that. Okay, I understand. But again, I mean, people, that's why I don't tell everything. And then as far as my beliefs, because most times people they think they know you. They see on YouTube, they think they know you. Like Darian, we think we know you. We really don't know anything about you.
Right.
You were in the army and know you love Germany.
Right.
We don't know anything else about you. Yep.
Yep. That's true. And I like one time what Kevin said, always Kevin, I keep telling you, but he said YouTube don't give people mental health checks.
Wow. Okay.
They don't.
Okay. That's wow.
That was powerful.
That
when
is.
I was talking to him about something, he said, Betty, YouTube don't give. And then another thing he told me, he said, even if you go through something really, really bad on YouTube, he said, Betty, it takes about 2 weeks for it to start dying off. And I always remember that, if something happens bad, it takes about two weeks for it to drop off. And I know somebody came to my channel one time. It was a YouTube creator, and she wrote something that she was passionate about. I'll just put it that way. And she wrote almost like a doggone Bible. I give her that. But I told her, I said, you need to get this off. I told her, you need to get this off my page. And then she said, I'm passionate about that. I said, you need to get it off my page.
Right.
And then she came back and she apologized. And I still speak to her this day. I tell people, believe people when they apologize.
Yeah.
If they show you any difference, and she never wrote anything on my page, and we still, whatever group I see her in, we still speak. But these YouTube streets.
Well, again, I actually had a problem like that, like recently. And again, I don't mind jokes and have people having fun.
Yeah.
But just like you said, the 2 weeks, I was going through something where it was a joke. Somebody was saying a joke, and I, getting played along with it, haha. But the person kept bringing it up in every chat, on every day, over and over again, and it started getting like worse. It was getting worse as far as the jokes, and it's like talk to a person like, hey, you got to stop every day, every chat bringing this up. Because now the chat, it's like every day, every chat I go to,
everybody having fun.
This is every day. It's like not that one day, haha. Every day, it's like a running joke every day, and it's getting worse because some of the topics that are coming up is like it didn't make me feel comfortable. And it's like, hey, you got to stop. Wouldn't stop. So one day on a live, hey, you need to stop that. I mean, again, the joke's over. But again, I mean, it was like every day, and the 2 week rule didn't apply. Usually that's the case. But this person, just every day bringing up the same topic every day, every time you see him, every time. And I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this for a year. I can't do it.
And another thing too, in the chat, if you're doing a live, you don't have, if it's something that you don't really like in it, you don't have to say anything.
Right.
Some people think they have to say anything. I had two people that I didn't see in the chat, And Warmstrong brought it to my attention later on. I didn't even pay. I wouldn't have said anything anyway, but it was somebody mad at somebody else. And they're telling me to speak to that person.
Right.
And then gonna say that the other person blocked them. I'm so glad. I said that muscle was God.
Yeah.
I did not say, I wouldn't have said anything, but I'm like, huh? You come to somebody. Mama,
see, and in that case, by because I'm a moderator for Betty, and I'm looking at the comment, and it's like I don't want to block the person because this is Betty's channel. I want to at least maybe talk to her first. He didn't say anything bad, but from what I gathered was the person blocked another person on their channel. So it's like, Darren, you blocked somebody on your channel. They come into this
coming on my channel.
You're on this chat. They coming, hey, Darren blocked me on his channel. Okay. I mean, what does it have to do with this? You know, I'm ready to block him. And then the person says, hey, Betty, say hi to Darren for me. Betty's not saying anything. So I was like,
because I didn't even say that. I wouldn't have did it anyway. Because if I would have caught, what was going on, then I wouldn't have done it. But I think that's why that person don't come up live, because not the one that was chatting, but the other one stayed quiet, that's what you do. You stay quiet.
Yeah.
And he had the one that remained quiet. He in fact had asked me one time, could he come live? But every time I ask him now, he don't come up, and it's probably because of that. He's not sure if that person's going to show up.
Oh yeah.
And he, you know what I mean? But I would nip it right in the bud. It wouldn't even be anything.
People are funny.
Oh
yeah, it is. But I got less than 10 minutes, 9 minutes. But yeah, other than that, I really do enjoy YouTube.
I do
too. And I always say, I think the only thing with YouTube is I've been successful in everything else I've done.
Yes.
And I think it bothered me because, you're thinking you're going to advance a little bit faster than but I knew I wasn't giving it my 100%. That's what I just didn't feel. Now I do. I feel the last couple of videos, I feel now I'm starting to really, get it attraction now. Yeah. But yeah, that really bothered me though, that, I want to say, mama four boys, sometimes don't block them unless they're really, really bad, but say he comes back on and is rude again, then yeah, I'm either time you are, or you're going to get blocked.
Well,
I'm going to have to get going.
Take care.
Okay, thank you so much. I got about 8 minutes left, but thank you.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having me up here. And I just wanted to say that, I ran across you and
thank you.
And then I was on here. I'm like, I got to come say hi.
That made my day. It did. It made my day.
Likewise here. And Bill, you too, sir. Always good seeing you.
Take care.
He's Germany bound.
There you go. Oh, man. Oh, let's go.
Germany bound.
Y'all have a great one.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Thanks for coming in, Deborah. Mama Boy said, how often do you check Social Blade? It bothers me. What's Social Blade?
Social Blade, you can look up anybody's channel to see how they're doing, getting subscribers.
See, I've never been on there.
Ooh, wait, Betty, I'm gonna have to show you that one.
Oh, what does it do? It lets you know about what?
It lets you know like how a channel is doing as far as like subscribers and views.
Oh,
do you remember how we talk about this? Like we talk about like watch hours.
But it don't show the watch hours, do it?
It doesn't show the watch hours, but it shows like the views for the last 30 days or so.
Oh,
and it's like you look at those views, it's like, how did you get all those watch hours and you only got 12 views? Huh? So
and that's what I mean.
So people are keep track of you whether you know it or not. And social media is one of those things that shows how your channel is doing.
Because that's what they say. Sponsors can check to see if you did those waterfall things all those hours. Because they know if you did that, people aren't watching you, and they know they're not going to get no money.
Well, and again, I mean, it's It's and Kel is saying that if you doing it in a dishonest way, as far as
Okay.
you can go someplace and buy 1,000 subscribers. So here,
Oh yeah.
so you'll see they gain 5 subscribers here, 2 subscribers here, 5 subscribers here, 100 over here, 1,000 over here. It's like, well, how did you all of a sudden? And you didn't put out a video. How did you get 1,000? How did you get 1,000 subscribers? And you got 1,000 subscribers, but you got 100 views.
She said, "What? Oh, they're silent lives. It's where people leave on waterfalls.
Yeah.
They leave on the rain. They just leave it while they sleep or whatever during the day, and people just go in and chat back. It's one lady, grandma, somebody. She does it while she sleep.
Yeah, they do it all the time. But
again, they need the watch hours, even though
who's watching it?
Who I don't know. Even though they're monetized, they need the watch hours because they're not getting the views. So they got to do something.
Okay, and Kal-El had a question. I told you I wanted to try to get back to it.
Okay, what was it?
It's about playlists.
Okay,
Kal-El, what you can do, you build playlists. What people do is they build a playlist. I have a playlist. Like I have 2 playlists: Carnival Cruises and Lives. What people do is when they say exchange playlist is, hey, Kal-El, go to my playlist and run it. And let's say it's 20 hours long. My live video, let's say it's 20 hours long. And then I would come over to your playlist and run yours. So you would watch mine, I would watch yours. So I would get 20 hours of watch time, and then you would get 20 hours of watch time. So that's when you hear people talk about playlists and running playlists. That's what they're talking about doing a lot of times. Now you could do it without, you don't have to, somebody doesn't have to watch. I mean, I would run people's playlists and not have them run mine. But to be fair, people try to do, playlist for playlist.
Yeah.
So that's how that works. So it's a way of getting watch hours.
Mama 4 Boys says she exchange playlists. I trade playlists. Yeah, I've ran a many playlists.
I have too. Mom 4 Boys. If you need watch hours, I'll get over there to your playlist. Yeah. Again, and again, I always tell people, I'm not watching your videos. I'll run your videos. I don't turn the volume all the way down. I have it on low or put my headphones in or something, so I don't hear it. So don't quiz me about, did you see my video about? No, I probably didn't. Yeah. But I will. I'll run your playlist.
Yeah, Mama 4 Boys. Do you have Instagram? Because that's a great way to say, you can go to Warm Strong Adventures and trade up. Oh, she do have. Okay, she has a Kal-El. Okay, thank you for clearing that up. Maybe I should try it. Kelly Deli, do you have an Instagram account? Because I know some people don't. No Facebook. Yeah, I don't have Facebook either. Warm Strong does.
I got everything. I can't even keep up with it, but I have everything.
And no, you are not silly, Mama 4 Boys. Somebody said, "What happened to my video?" Warm Strong.
Right. Don't ask me. Remember that part in the video? No, I don't remember. I ran your playlist. Now, if it's just a video, I'll watch a video. But playlist, it's like it's 20 hours long.
Oh, he's talking. Oh,
they're being funny. He was giving me a quiz about the playlist.
Oh, I'm like, huh? What? Watch who? No. What?
No, they were just being funny. And again,
I'm almost close to the end, but some people, now this is me personally, some people want proof that you ran them. They want you to take your phone and go and it show the red mark by each or whatever mark. I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that, y'all. I ain't gonna show you proof. Now, if you want to pay me some good money, we might can do that.
Right. No, again.
Yeah. I'm gonna run your playlist if I say I'm gonna do it.
If somebody says they're gonna run my playlist, if they can run it, they'll run it. If they don't, they don't.
Yeah. It's so hard for me to think people don't do. I know it's some people out there, but it's just so hard for me to think that people don't run other okay, mama, 4 boys. Yeah, I got
Well,
mine
thank you, Mom, for boys. I appreciate it.
organized. And what I'll do is remember to go over and run yours. Because I have one labeled for 20 hours, 10 hours. I have mine labeled different.
I don't even know how long mine are. I mean, I put them up there, but again, I usually just run them overnight and how you know have 10 hours, whatever it is, and you know that's it. But again, I'm not watching, and if you run mine, you do. If you don't, that's fine too.
He said, "Nah, people subbed and unsubbed. People, I know they do weird things, don't they?
They
But
do
they'll
weird
keep
things.
yours and unsub for you." Yeah.
You know, I try to say YouTube did that, but again, you just don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be an honor system.
It is for me. It is, and if you don't think I'm gonna do it, don't run mine.
Don't ask. What they say.
Don't ask. I won't do it. It's not that big of a deal to me.
Yeah, but it's 11 o'clock, and Darren, he's doing a moment in the word, and the link is in the chat, and I'm gonna run over for a couple of minutes to see what he is chatting about. And I know Warmstrong, he got to work on his video. Warmstrong's having a premiere, Warmstrong Adventures, at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And she said YouTube. Yeah, they do take your subs away.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of times it's because people don't watch.
Yeah.
The video. They don't think it's a real sub. They think you were just, you're playing games trying to do sub for a sub. Sometimes if you watch videos, they'll come back. But again, yeah, I mean, YouTube, they're really funny about that.
Yeah.
Hey, Betty, when you close this out, can you stay on for a second? Uh-oh. Did I freeze? Did Betty freeze? Can you hear me? Anybody in the chat? Okay, you hear me? Thank you, Bruce. Deborah, appreciate it. So it's Betty. Now, okay, well, we're gonna keep Betty's leaving. We're gonna keep the party going. Thank you, Betty. I wanted to start this chat. Now we can get to the nitty gritty, Mama. Now we can get to the nitty gritty. What do you want to talk about? YouTube playlist. Betty's rushing off. She had 7 people in here, and she's gonna cut them off like that. Let's talk. Playlist is a great way. If you need watch hours, like me, I need watch hours. I haven't got to the point where I got running playlists for playlists, so I haven't asked that. It's the Bill Show.
I don't know.
Betty.
It went offline for a moment. Thank you, everybody, for being here and sticking there with Bill.
We were just about to start talking, Betty.
I bet.
You left. I was going to sit up here and keep your live going. I know you want to get off. I got 7 people in here. I was going to keep talking.
Okay, I'm gonna head over to a moment. Now I forgot a moment
in the word.
I wrote it on my other paper. What was it, Bill? It was a moment in time or something.
A moment in the word.
I'm trying to find the link. Oh Lordy. I'll find it because I wrote it.
Here, give me 1 second.
Okay, thanks.
I'll put it up for you. It was up.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over.
Here it is.
Okay,
I just put it up. It was the last one I put. So that's where Darian's at.
Yep, go over and see Darren preach us the word. Okay, there it is. Okay, everybody. I will chit chat with y'all later. I'm not sure if I'll be
Okay.
here tomorrow, but if it is, it'll be 9 o'clock.
Don't worry, people. She's going off. I'm gonna go on and we're gonna talk more about YouTube. So I'll be
Oh,
coming on live
okay.
about. I'll be
Okay, I'm
going
gonna
live
go
about.
over to Darren for a little bit,
I'm
and
gonna
then we're
come on
gonna.
in about 10 minutes. I'll be back and we can talk
Okay,
about
Warm Strong Adventures is going live. Okay.
how to grow our channels. Maybe I'll be
Thanks,
back.
everybody.
All right, so
Okay.
Betty, stay on when you close it out.
Yep, I'm closing it out. And
This is what happened last time.